There's some things that I need to get real about, some things that I need to uncover, and some things that you need to hear. And I just pray that you receive what I'm about to say with an open mind, an open heart, and just the knowledge that I still love you, despite everything, in spite of what I've been able to show you. I do love you. I wish that I could get another opportunity to show you the love that I have for you, to show you the depth of my love. But I know that after everything, that's a far cry from happening. But if I was given that opportunity, I just need you to know that I'd take it and I'd run with it, and I'd never look back. I'd vow to you every day to put a smile on your face and to support you and love you and to keep you and to hold you. That's what I do with a second chance. I've been doing a lot of inner work. I've been doing a lot of childhood trauma healing. I've been doing a lot of getting out of my own way, I like to call it. I feel like I'm addressing a lot of the things that stood in the way of my happiness, stood in the way of me being the real me. And I feel like now that I'm not running from these things anymore, now that I'm no longer hiding, now that I'm confronting them and facing them head on, I feel self-respect for the first time in a long time, maybe even forever. And I'm happier now than I have been in a long time, but I'm not as happy as I was with you. But the lessons that being with you taught me, learning from them, changing and applying the lessons, it's making me feel better about myself, about my world, about the future. And I know that that's got a lot to do with, if not everything to do with you. And I just wanted a moment to acknowledge you and say thank you. I know that I didn't repay you in the way that we both would have liked. I know that I said some things and I did some things that you regret hearing, and I definitely regret saying and doing, and I just want to take this time to say I'm sorry. I apologize to you for hurting you, probably confusing you, telling you how much I care about you and love you, and then treating you in a different way. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And the truth is that all I've ever wanted was to be happy. I've just gone through so many different stages of trying to figure out what that feels like, what that looks like, and how I can achieve it. And it's been just such a struggle. And I've done so many wrong things, thinking that they would make me happy, justifying doing them because I thought they would make me happy. But I was just fooling myself. I was just sabotaging myself in a different way. And it cost me a lot. And I've decided to make some changes because I'm still on the hunt for happiness, but I've learned from my mistakes. And I'm grateful to still be at it. And I'm grateful to you for the impact that you've had on me and for the love that you've given me and for the lessons that you've taught me. I wish I was able to kick into gear sooner. I wish I was able to stop all my old habits, all my bad habits. I wish that we were still together now. But I know that if we were, there'd probably still be a lot of stuff standing in our way. And I see, even though it's painful to admit, that this really had to happen, because as much as I didn't want to be, I was stuck in my ways. And as long as I was that guy, our downfall, me causing our downfall, was inevitable. And so it was really just a matter of time. I just never really knew how to explain it. All I could say was, there's something wrong with me. I don't deserve you. I'm damaged goods. That's all I could utter. But I knew that there was something deep in me that needed to be set right before I could really share my life with anybody. And even though I'm not a master of my emotions yet, even though I'm not perfect, even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm a far cry from that guy I used to be, from the one that caused you so much pain and confusion. I'm not him anymore. I couldn't be him anymore, because he cost me you. He got in the way of the thing that I wanted, and that was the final straw that made me stand up to the other version of myself. I couldn't stand the loss of you and your love. And so it was exactly what I needed, unfortunately. Fortunately and unfortunately, it's a catch-22. But losing you, I feel like that's what really kick-started this journey of growth that I've been on. The journey of deciding that version of me is no longer acceptable. That version of me can't live my life for me anymore. I realized that version of me was necessary at one point in time, but that for a very, very long time, that version of me has been, for lack of better terms, ruining my life. And it's not to shift blame, because that version of me is me, but it's not who's in control anymore. It's not who has the light. It's not them anymore. It's a closer version to the real me. And I'm planning to continue to get more and more authentic. I'm trying to find myself again. I'm trying to find myself and grow myself. And I've got a lot of work to do. But I know why I'm doing it. It's to be able to set myself up to be in a position to have that true happiness that I've been searching for in so many destructive ways. I realized that I was just going about it the wrong way. I realized that I had to start inside instead of searching for my happiness on the outside. And once I realized that, a lot of things started to change. My perspective started to change. My everything about me and what I thought, everything I feel it just incrementally changing and morphing and transforming. And I've gotten the strength to walk away from things that I didn't have the strength to walk away from before. Again, because now I know what I'm heading towards. I thought that stuff was going to get me where I wanted to go until I thought I was at my destination. But I realized that the baggage that I was carrying made me unfit, made me unable to be ready for the fact that I was at my destination. And even though a part of me was ready, a bigger part of me wasn't. And I've been changing a lot, walking away from a lot, and a lot of things have been happening. It's almost as if the universe is supporting me in my endeavor, in my journey, in my quest to become better, stronger, more equipped to be the best version of myself. And when I get there, and when I'm sure that I'm able to be consistent in who I am for myself, then I'll present myself to you. Then I'll ask you again for the thing that I've been dying to ask you since the day that I crumbled our relationship. And that's to be with me again. Give me an opportunity to love you from the depth of my soul. Give me an opportunity. I know I couldn't ask you for it now. But after my growth, what do you think you'd say? If I was to show myself as the man that you knew I could be, what would you say?